Hello everyone, welcome back to Ramon at Home. I'm so excited you're here today because in today's video I'm going to share with you how to decorate a gorgeous glam black and white with a penguin theme Christmas tree. You guys, this beautiful glam Christmas tree turned out so gorgeous. It has a beautiful selection of ribbons, ornaments, and these beautiful penguin characters that makes it super glam and absolutely gorgeous. This holiday season, we've shared so many Christmas tree DIY ideas, and guess what? We're just getting started, so there is more to come. So if you are interested, please stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video and share with your friends on Facebook, on Instagram, and on WhatsApp, because it is free and it really helps this channel. Also, you can do them a favor to invite them to come and join the holiday season here at Ramon at Home. So if you are interested in learning everything there is to know on how to decorate a gorgeous glam Christmas tree, we're gonna take a little road trip to Shinoda Design Center where I'm going to give you all the instructions. Let's get started. All right, everyone, so for this gorgeous black and white with a touch of silver Christmas theme, what we're going to do is we're gonna start with the ornaments. If you've been following the channel for any period of time, you know that I have a 4-step process where I do ribbons first, ornaments second, floral stems picks third, and then at the end, the accent ribbon will be our accent step or our 4th step. However, this time we're breaking all the rules. So I'm gonna start with the ornaments. So I have a selection of ornaments in this beautiful gray. Now this tree is very sparse. So what I'm going to do, so I'm gonna actually start right here on the top. And all of these ornaments are already pre-wired. I'll share with you real quick. If you watched the videos before, you know that I like to put a wire on it, bend it, and then spin it around. And also we're gonna start doing this zigzag motion. Remember, what happens on the right happens on the left, and then you just swirl that wire on it and it'll stay. So one to the right, one to the left, another one to the right, doing that zigzag motion. And for this particular look, I wanted to do more ornaments than anything else. I want the ornaments to really shine on this particular design. So I've added a wire to all of these great ones right here. And like I said, it's going to be a glam theme. You guys, I am obsessed with the ribbons. Wait till you see the ribbons. Now also what you want to do is you want to create a selection of different types of shines, mattes, glitters, glass, shatterproof, because that is going to add a whole bunch of depth and dimension to your Christmas tree. Now, I've also told you before that if you buy this bigger size ornament, which is like the 4-inch round, actually this is the 6-inch round, you cover so much more of your Christmas tree than if you were to buy a whole bunch of little ones. So as you guys can see, by adding this black and gray, it's getting me all of that depth, and I'm really pushing that ornament towards the back because there's going to be some other precious ornaments on this tree that is really going to make it dance. Okay, so I'm gonna go on this one, kind of right here from the back, because you wanna create that depth and dimension. If you're going to go all the way around, of course, you have to multiply the number of ornaments you're going to use times 2, but because this is for this video's purpose, then what we're going to do is just go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do another one over here on the side of this black, and what this black is going to do is basically give us some texture that we don't get with the gray ornament. And also, I love the glitter. I am obsessed with the glitter. I'm gonna put this one right here, and I have one left. And I'm going to add this guy maybe over here. Now, this is our first layer of ornaments. Remember, we're going to start adding the clusters. For that, I'm going to get the next round ready, and I'll be right back with you. All right, so the next round of ornaments is going to be this absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful this ornament. It is a glass ornament, and it has this almost cake design to it, black glitter. And you guys know that you have to start kind of creating those clusters. So every time that you add a big ornament, you want to add a second ornament. Oh, this one doesn't have a wire. Jameson, our assistant, come say hi, Jameson. How are you doing today?
That is my bad, because I just said to remove the wires because I was afraid they were going to fall.
And who wired these ornaments?
I know it was me. But now it's official. We're starting.
Give it up for Jameson. All right, you guys. So remember, every time that you add an ornament, a bigger ornament, you want to add a second one next to it to create that cluster. We're going to start creating a cluster, and then also we're going to move from left to right, from up to down. Remember, what happens on the right happens on the left. What goes up must come down. And that way, oh, another one. And that way you're going to have a very well balanced tree always. So these particular ones, because they are glass, I want them to dangle down, and I want to make sure that I really wire these ornaments so that way they don't come crashing down on my design. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this wire back in there, and I'm going to add this guy maybe over here. You can go ahead and open this tree like this and then add this ornament and twist that wire and secure it. I'm going to add this last one maybe over here, making sure that I wire this really well. And see how I like how it looks, how it's growing from the branch. Now this, you guys, how stunning is this gorgeous ornament? It is a glass ornament, and to me, there, you know, I can use all the shatterproofs, and as you guys can see, but they don't catch the light as well as a glass ornament does. So for this particular one, I selected a whole bunch of glass ornaments to really catch the light, to make your eye twinkle and dance. So I'm gonna add another one. See how there's a cluster of 3 right here? There's 2 right here. So I'm gonna add this guy over on this side. I almost dropped it in his glass. Ooh, you have to be careful with that. All right, so we're gonna twist that wire in like that. I'm gonna grab another one. You kind of have to get away from it to see where it is that you wanna add another one. Like I feel like one right here would serve us well. Remember to start filling in all of the holes from the ornaments and creating clusters. Always remember to create clusters. And if you have this wire, you guys, you can buy a whole box of this wire, cut them in half, and then wire all your ornaments to make sure they're not gonna come crashing down, because you don't want that in the middle of your Christmas celebration. All right, I have this last one. So for this one, I'm going to go maybe right here on the bottom. And I'm going to make sure that I wire really good, like that. All right, so that is the second. I'm gonna just disappear for a second. I'm gonna grab this box of ornaments, you guys. I wanna share this one with you. How absolutely cute is this? It's a bauble, it has some diamonds in it, and they really catch the light. Like I said, a really good glass ornament will always look more beautiful on your Christmas tree. So for this particular one, I'm gonna start right here. And look at that, creating this beautiful cluster of glass ornaments. It's just so gorgeous. All right, so I'm gonna add another one right here. For this particular one, I'm gonna start going more towards the edge of the branch to let them dangle. Every time that you have a glass ornament that is a see-through glass ornament, what you want to do is you want to kind of create them at the very tip of your tree, so that way they catch more of the light. If you hide them too far into the tree, you're kind of gonna lose them. So that's why I wanna create this effect like it's growing from the tree. And by the way, look how cool this tent is, you guys. I'll share with you more in the close-up, but I love it because it has already the stump where the tree goes, and it just is so beautiful. It has that beautiful, it's almost like an architectural piece, and I just love it. All right, so I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna put it right maybe here, making sure that I twist that wire really good, because we don't want to break any of these gorgeous glass ornaments. Oh, here's the wire for this one right here. Sometimes they come off. So I'm gonna add another one right here and bend. Look how pretty. See how they catch the light? That's what Christmas is all about. That twinkle, twinkle. By the way, if you are enjoying this series, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends on Facebook, on Instagram, and on WhatsApp, so they too can come and learn how to create gorgeous Christmas designs. You guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Ramon, and I'm a Christmas design expert, floral designer, here to help you feel more comfortable at your designs. I give you all the tips and the tricks that you need to know that I learned in the floral industry for the past 15 years, because I want you to feel really comfortable when you're designing, whether you're doing it just for yourself or if you're going out there to design for somebody. Well, I want you to be so comfortable. So that's what I'm here for. And if you are new, be sure to consider subscribing if this is something that you enjoy. All right, so now I'm gonna add my last box I'm gonna disappear for a second. Now these are what I call my hero ornament pieces, and it's going to be this absolutely gorgeous finial shape. It's more like an onion shape. It's like an elongated, but it has the black and it has the white, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is, now these ones, I really do want them to come all the way to the tip, and so want them to dangle like that. Look how beautiful that is. I have a few of these ones. I have about 6. So I want to make sure that I do put them on places like this. Look at this. You just grab that wire, swirl it, and push that wire back. And now your ornament looks like it's really hanging from that branch. And you want to find places like this right here and add one. So 1 twist, 2 twist, back. You always want to make sure that you have 2 twists when you have glass ornaments. And I have another one right here. Let's see, where do I want to put it? I'm going to put this one right in here, going all the way back. And I have one last one. I'm going to have to teach you how to wire properly this ornament so the wire doesn't come crashing down. So what you do is you put your wire in, and then you go like this, you pinch, and then you twist once, and that way your ornament wire is not coming off of your ornament. That is a lesson for all of you who are trying to learn how to wire properly your ornaments so they don't come crashing down. All right, how beautiful is this so far, right? I have one last one. It's a round one, and it's the same pattern. It's kind of like a plaid black and white pattern, and I just absolutely love it. Remember to always give it that twist at the bottom to lock that ornament in. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna put it right here. All right, so our next step will be to add our stems, and for that I selected this beautiful, almost like a pewter gray, that I'm going to insert all throughout the tree, and I'm gonna start right here on the bottom and work my way up. Now you guys, this is I want to say this is a 4.5 foot tree, and look, what this is going to do is just gonna give us that depth and dimension and all of our 3D almost feel to the tree. Remember that we want to add whatever happens on the right happens on the left. So I'm gonna keep moving this way. I'm gonna skip one branch, and then I'm gonna do another one right here, making sure that I really latch on to my branch. That way I'm not disturbing that shape of the tree. Now I'm going to go over on this side right here, do it a little bit of a spin so it has that 3-dimensional feel. Now I want to explain something real quick. So when we had all of our ornaments, it looked kind of flat, right? So that's why you want to invest in beautiful picks and stems, because that's what's going to give that depth. You want your tree to have that depth to where your eye travels inside of the tree and start seeing all of those little details like the ornaments. This is what really is going to make those ornaments pop from your tree. And actually, you know what? Something funny, I hate that pop when people say, that make it pop. I hate seeing it written down. I hate when people say it, but it's so true. It really does make it pop. It just makes everything like come alive. And as you guys can see, I did over here on the back. I'm gonna do another one on the very top, right here. And those you wanna give them dimension. You wanna twist them a little bit like this, so that way they have that natural feel and that like 3-dimensional feel. I feel like we need one right here in the middle, so I'm gonna go ahead and insert one right here. Sometimes you kind of have to step out from it to see. Now I'm gonna stop right here. I do have a few left, and I have 3 left, but I'm gonna put them to the side because there's other ones that I want to attach, like this white one right here. And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and fluff this guy, anything that has got a longer stem like this. And then also, you know, you might want to just go ahead and bend this right here. 2 things. This is going to help it secure to the tree, and it gives you a shorter stem. All right, so now I'm going to add this guy right here. Everywhere where I didn't add a black one, where there's spaces where there's missing, I'm going to add this beautiful white one, because that's going to also give us that texture. I'm going to add this guy right here. And see how that is making your eye travel inside of the tree, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So make sure that you bend this guy, and then you give it a little bit of a fluff, because they all have a wire, so we want to make sure that we add that. Look at that. See how now I can put to where before your eye stopped here, so now we have all this depth and dimension. So I'm going to add a few more of this white one to the bottom. I'm going to add this guy right here. Look at that. Just extends the shape going all the way down, And I'm going to go over to this side, actually over to this side, and I'm gonna go over here. You know, if you really are doing this for a customer, what I do recommend is that you grab some zip ties, and when you attach this to the brain, just put a zip tie and attach it so that way it's not gonna come crashing down on them. Because this is for display purposes for this video, then I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. But if you were to hire me to come and do your home, you better believe that I'm gonna take my time to secure everything on your tree. And so if you're out there doing this for your customers, I want you to have the same mentality to go ahead and do the best job, you guys. You know why? Because somebody will tell someone who did that tree. Well, let's say Jameson did it. And so you might get hired from that other person if you do an excellent job. So I'm always telling you all to go ahead and learn the techniques that we teach you here and then apply them to your job. So that way, well, you will always be booked and blessed, like I like to say. When people ask me, Ramon, how are you doing? How are you doing? I say booked and blessed. Thankfully, it is true. So, all right. So now I have this black, absolutely gorgeous stem, you guys. This is so pretty. I really wish that you could see all of the sparkle and the glitter in it. And this, I'm gonna be very spare. I'm gonna spare a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start right here on the top, right here, and I'm gonna put one facing up. And look at that. That gives us all of that depth and dimension that is just absolutely stunning. So you might want to make sure that you fluff this stem. I've started right here on the top, so I'm going to come down right here. This is just going to give us some texture, and you might want to separate them, like I said, and find some specific places. Very, very careful. Don't put too much of the black because you're going to kind of lose some of the color, but what this is doing is really going to give us depth and dimension. Look at this right here. All right, so I'm going to add the last few ones. I'm gonna get my ribbons ready and I'll be right back with you. Keep watching. All right, so now that we're done with all of our picks and stems, it is time to add our ribbon. And you guys, this is going to be a different way to add ribbon to your tree that we've done in the past. Remember, I told you that we have a three-way or four-way step to decorate our Christmas trees, which is ribbon first, then the ornaments, 2, picks, stems, and florals 3, and accent ribbons is always, always, always our last step. And for this particular tree, I just decided to do something different to show, well, show ideas on how you can decorate your Christmas tree in a different way. So I'm gonna start, well, the last ribbon we're gonna add at the end, the accent ribbon. But what I'm going to do is I'm gonna share with you that we're going to use this beautiful black and silver lattice print with all of this glitter. And then also we're going to be using this absolutely stunning, let me make sure that I get this pin out because I've pinned myself before. This absolutely stunning ribbon that has this beautiful, it's almost like a diamond shape, and it has this gorgeous back, which is silver, which is going to be perfect for our Christmas tree. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and grab our thickest ribbon first. This is a 4-inch. I'm going to go ahead and give it a dovetail right here. Make sure that I start with a dovetail. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a tail that is about 5 inches. Then I'm going to go down. I'm going to pinch, and then I'm going to do a bow like this, and I'm gonna give myself a longer tail. So I'm gonna cut right there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce this beautiful wire ribbon. Once again, I'm gonna give it a tail. We'll dovetail in a second. So I'm gonna start right here making a bow like this. And then I'm going to twist, make sure that I have that print up. And I'm gonna go like this. And I'm gonna give it another longer tail. And I'm gonna grab my wire and I'm gonna wire all of this together. Going back like this. And so we're gonna make sure that we press this really, really tight and twist. And then we're gonna be left with our wire to attach. So now we're going to fluff this bow. I'm gonna go ahead and dovetail all of this because we want to make sure that it looks finished, and there is no better way to make your ribbon look finished than with a dovetail. Sometimes I do a slant, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I like it, but I don't like it as much as I like a dovetail, especially during the holiday season. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna, once more time. These scissors are tiny. I need a bigger pair of scissors. So now I'm left with this beautiful bow right here. So now what I'm going to is I'm gonna start right here on the top, making sure that all of my prints are forward. I'm going to attach my bow to one of my branches, really secure it. And so that's gonna be our first bow. Then what you want to do with these tails, you wanna do a pinch right here. Then we're gonna grab a bristle from our tree and we're going to secure this ribbon like this. And this we're going to do the same thing. So we're gonna secure right there. See how that gives us those two? We have a bow right here on the top. Then that gives us the two loops. So I'm gonna do one right here on the center. We're only going to do a few. This is more about the ornaments. Remember, those are precious ornaments. They're all glass ornaments. And so if you have a collection of ornaments you've been collecting through the years, if you inherited ornaments from somebody, then this is the perfect way to add ribbon to your tree and then also display all of those beautiful precious ornaments. All right, so one more time. I'm going to do a tail, about a 5-6 inch tail. We're going to do a gorgeous bow. So pinch, pinch, down. Look how stunning this is. Don't you love it, Jameson? I love it. We're gonna do a longer tail this time. It's gonna be dead center. And then I'm gonna bring my other ribbon, which is gorgeous. I cannot tell you how stunning this ribbon is. I'm gonna go opposite. See, the trick here is to go opposite when you're doing that bow. And so now what I'm going to do is make this bow right here and pinch and gather like this. And I'm also going to give me a longer tail because it's going to be for the front. Cut right here. I have this gorgeous bow with two big tails. And so now I'm going to do is pinch really tightly, really, really tight, so that bow is not coming crashing down. Once you have it all secure, now you can go back in there and fluff your bow. Look how beautiful, you guys. Isn't this gorgeous, this ribbon? I just love it. So once you have this bow like this, with all of your tails, what you want to do is grab this wire, and I'm gonna add this one right here to the center of my tree. And I'm gonna grab a bristle, and I'm going to twist really, really good. And so that's gonna give us that bow. Look how gorgeous that is. All right, so now I'm gonna pinch right here. I'm gonna do a swoop. I'm gonna pinch right there. And then I'm gonna do yet another one over here, making this loop. And so now I'm gonna secure right here. And I'm gonna leave my tail. Let me grab my scissors to dovetail this end. Right here. Like that. Look, see how that gives us that focal point? And so now I'm gonna do the same with this side. I'm gonna pinch right here. I'm gonna do a loop. I'm gonna look for a bristle that I can attach with. Go around my ribbon. Pinch. That way it gives us this loop. And so now this one, I'm gonna dovetail real quick. Thumbs up if you like this idea, but we have more ways to add ribbon. Keep watching. All right, so we're done with the center bow, and I have the one on the top. So now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do some for the side, and for the side, we're not going to be as lavish or as elaborate. So what I'm going to do is a smaller tail. I'm going to do just one loop bow, and then I'm gonna give myself some tail like this. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one. So I'm going to bring a smaller tail, and then I'm gonna do a loop like this. And then I'm gonna give myself a tail. You guys, this ribbon is so yummy. I cannot even express how absolutely beautiful this is. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie all of this together. Remember to attach really, really hard and twist. See, that's gonna give us this cute little bow. And these ribbons, make sure that you have all of your pretty sides like this. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go over to this side right here, and I'm going to attach. really tightly. And we're going to fluff this bow real quick. We're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna grab our ribbon and just do these loops like this. So that way our tree looks finished all the way around. Like that. And so I'm gonna repeat on the other side, and I'm gonna start by dovetailing one more time. It's so important to dovetail all of your ribbons when you're doing this. And then I'm going to dovetail this other one. And I'm gonna start with this guy right here, adding a tail, then a loop, and then a tail, like this. Are you enjoying these videos, you guys? I am having such a blast creating these Christmas themes, and I just want to give a shout out to Shinoda Design Center, who has allowed us to come to their warehouse and work here in order to put all of these looks together for you. If you are looking for any of these products, remember that you can find all of these products at Shinoda Design Center, and I'm going to leave their information linked down below. You can give them a call and tell them that you're calling because you saw it at Ramon at home, and they will be able to help you with the ribbons. I just wish that you would see this ribbon in person. It's so beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna add this other one right here to the side. I'm gonna grab a branch. Remember that in this design, our main focal point is our ornaments. They're precious ornaments, so we don't want to cover a lot of it with a ribbon. The ribbon in this case is just a support, how is that? A support actress. And the main actress, our what do you call her? Our Julia Roberts is the ornaments in this case. So she's the main girl. All right, you guys, so I'm just gonna finish dovetailing this. If you want to learn how to make more bows, I'm gonna put a video down below that'll teach you all of the techniques. So this is what the ribbon looks like. There's just one last step to add to this tree, and I'll be right back with you. Keep watching. All right, you guys, so now we're done with the ribbon. Look how absolutely stunning this is. I love this theme so much. So now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna add my last ornament I told you I have. This is the smallest ornament I'm adding to this tree, and that's why it has to go all the way on the tips of your tree. That way it really shows on the tree. So I'm gonna make sure that I find some spaces, and keep in mind that we wanna continue clustering these ornaments. So you wanna make sure that they're close to another ornament for maximum visualization.
Can you show the camera?
Yes. I love the way these ornaments, they're like an iridescent white, so stunning, so stunning. But remember that we do want them to show. So in order to do that, I'm going to put them right here towards the front, and always wiring them so that way they don't come crashing down. And I'm gonna add one right here, like that. Making sure that wire goes all the way to the back, you guys. That's what's going to secure your Christmas ornament. I'm gonna add one right here to the front. Remember, the smaller the ornament, the more you have to drive it forward into the tree, so that way it really shows. You don't want to spend all this money on precious ornaments and then not seeing them on your Christmas tree. I have a few more that I'm going to add. Let's see, I'm gonna go over to this side. Maybe one here. Remember, what happens on the right happens on the left. So that means you have to go back and forth on your Christmas tree. There's one right here. And I have only one left, so might as well go ahead and add it. I'm gonna add it right here to the top, through my ribbon, to my branch right here, going back. All right, now that I'm done with those ornaments, I'm gonna go ahead and add the last ribbon. Remember, we always add the last ribbon, which is as accent ribbon. And for that case, I have this gorgeous black and white check, which is, I think, absolutely gorgeous and Christmassy. So I'm gonna do is just grab it on, or drop it on the floor. For this one, like I said, when you have a small ribbon like this, I do like to slant, because dovetailing this would be nearly impossible. So I'm gonna do a little tail, about 6-inch, and then I'm gonna do a little loop like this. I'm gonna pinch and gather, and then I'm gonna give it a twist, and I'm going to give myself a longer tail, because if you've been watching any videos here at the channel for Christmas, you know that these are my accent ribbons. And look how good this ribbon is. It just curls so beautifully. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this wire, then I'm gonna twist, and I'm gonna get myself this cute little loop right here, and I'm gonna look for spots like right here. I'm gonna grab my branch and I'm going to attach it real fast. And the good thing about this ribbon is that you can really play with it because that wire is so good. Look at that. Just that little check of black and white, it really screams Christmas. So I'm gonna add one more, then I'm gonna speed this up because I know you guys are probably sick of me talking already. But you know what? I try to be as clear with the instructions so that way you guys can watch and rewatch these videos and really learn from them. It is my only goal, you guys, for you to learn. I do believe that if we, instead of competing, help each other get ahead, then that's the way to go. And you know that my only purpose is to teach you everything that I know, like I said. So what better way than to show you how to do all these things. All right, so now I'm gonna add one right here, letting this curl like this. I'm gonna do a few more and I'll be right back with you, so keep watching. All right, so we are almost done with this beautiful black and white and silver Christmas tree, and I just want to add the last element, which is going to be our penguins. You guys, these are so cute and they are perfect for an elegant frosty black and white theme like this. And so what I did is I went ahead and add a wire through. They're made out of styrofoam. So basically what you want to do is create yourself a cute stem. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy right here, and I'm going to go through all of this, put my hand in here very carefully, try not to disturb any of my ribbons. I'm gonna look for that stem, and I'm gonna grab a bristle right here, and I'm just gonna tie it around the bristle to make sure that this penguin is not gonna go crashing down like this. Look at that. So he's gonna stay right here. There's one right here, one over here. I'm gonna put a few of the smaller ones in, and I'm going to give you the end result. Keep watching. All right, you guys, so here is the end result of this gorgeous Christmas tree with the penguins. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? Look at all of these beautiful ornaments and the penguins with the glitter, the ribbons, you guys. I have to show you this ribbon right here. That glitter print is so pretty. And then this damask ribbon. Look how stunning it is, how it glitters. But look at the cute little penguin over here. It is just so whimsical, elegant at the same time, and I just love the black and white because it's not something that you would expect for the holiday season. However, it is contemporary, it's modern, it is very, very elegant. I cannot wait to read your comments, so leave me a comment down below and let me know what do you think about this theme of penguins in black and white. All right, you guys, so that is it for this video. I had so much fun sharing with you all of these beautiful ideas on how to create a gorgeous glam black and white with a penguin themed Christmas tree. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what was your favorite part about this Christmas tree. And if you want to be inspired with more Christmas decorations ideas, I'm going to put a video right here for you to continue to be inspired. And I cannot wait to come back next week with more decorating ideas. Remember, right now we're putting out videos every Thursday and Sunday to inspire you to create beauty around your home this holiday season. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing. And as always, you can watch more videos right now. Until next time, bye.